Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 31st going to the 6th of August. So, you guys are finally getting your individual readings, which is what you wanted. So, let's go ahead and see what's going on for you guys, okay? As always, I'll pull the cards first and then we'll talk about it, alright? For Virgo, please. For the week. Alright, two more. For Virgo. Okay, well, I'm seeing very good news when it comes down to either work or to do with your finances, Virgo. Like, that's the main thing that's coming up for you guys this week. There is like some sort of collaboration that could also be offered to you at this time, and it feels very good. So for some of you, that you could actually be starting a job and being accepted for something, which is great. Like, apart from the wild card which we have here, this is definitely indicating a new beginning, a new cycle. But it feels like within this week, this is when you're going to be hearing about this, or meeting up with the people who you're also going to be working with, or something. Like, some of you might be like a trial day, or you guys could be testing something out in terms of a work opportunity or friendships even as well, because Three of Pentacles is all about collaboration. So I am seeing you meeting new people. I am seeing you kind of conversing with people. I think you do have something to offer. One thing that I want to mention to you guys, Virgo, is that you have a very beautiful personality. You're coming through as a Page of Wands, so it seems like whatever it is that you are putting yourself forward in, this is also the message that's coming in. But in terms of your personality, it does come through as you are somebody who likes to inspire and uplift people. You are somebody who is quite quirky, somebody who is quite not childish in a bad way, but like you're lighthearted. You can come across naive to some, is the energy that they're coming through with, Virgo. But this is just because you're very bubbly. I don't think that they're right with that opinion, that you're naive. But you just have this very super positive, like, open energy, at least this week anyway, and this is how people see you. All right, so there is a new beginning coming through. I'm going to dive a little bit deeper into that, but the overall message in terms of your oracle card, from what I'm looking at, you are going to be having your thinking cap on, and that is just an expression meaning that you're definitely going to be up in your head quite a bit, but not in a bad way, not in a way that you may have been recently. This is more productive and proactive, and it does feel like you're actually trying to figure things out this week, which is nice, because I do see that there have been issues. Your first oracle card is the leg up card, which is speaking about needing other people's support, help, guidance at times. Don't be afraid to depend on others at times. I think it's very important. A lesson to learn, especially if you've been hurt. Sometimes it can be very difficult to be vulnerable and to let other people help you through something. Especially as a Virgo, you guys like to be very independent, and I can do it my way, and that's it. But I think you've been put in a situation where you kind of didn't have a choice but to do it somebody else's way. But it's proving, maybe you had to heal, and whatever it is proving good at the end of the day that needed to happen. So you also have chopped wood coming up within this week. So again, there is that mundane thing coming through. They are asking you to stick to the routines, do the things that you need to do. It may seem boring, it may seem tedious, but there are some things that need to be done this week that are going to help open the doors for you. And with that being said, the doors that are opening to you is that very similar to that wild card. Co-create is, again, it could be co-creating with others. Some of you guys, again, could be collaborating with others, and that's what this egg represents here. You're communicating and turning something into something incredible and special. For others of you, I always see this card as a bit like having a conversation with the universe here, Virgo, and kind of making this dream of yours come to life, and it matches you now. So you are the cheater in this. You're ready to get inspired and go. Some of you are clearing up blockages that might currently be coming up at the moment to then like chase something, because what I'm seeing is this is not the card of running after it, but it's the card of really communicating with the universe, going, okay, like, this is what I'm wanting, this is why I want to head, this is something that's inspiring to me, and this is what I want. And then listening, you're being listened to at this time. I think you guys are going to be more open to being vulnerable with the universe. Like, I'm seeing more conversations being had with the universe, but I feel like you're going to get what it is that you've been asking for. Specifically, like anything to do with freedom or chasing something, like you're ready for things to move fast, is the energy coming through because of that cheetah energy. All right, anything for Virgos this week? Knight of Wands, the Devil. What is this about? Be careful of chasing anything that might be considered temptation, or be careful of any distractions that might come up this week, because the Devil is coming through, but it's coming through with the cards that came after it was the Eight of Swords and the Hanged Man. So this is purely just stuck energy. It feels like as you're on some sort of quest to more things, more knowledge, more wisdom, more experiences, more adventure. This is a very positive Sagittarius card, okay? Travel, education, it's very good energy. It's a conquering energy. There is a fear that seems to be coming up every time that you get started into something, because it's devil. It's almost like the devil creeps in, and then this is when we start getting stuck and, oh wait, no, I need to like think about it first, and if I don't think about it, then bad things are going to happen. Like this is a kind of making yourself a bit stuck, but it's only because of this devil energy. So I'm going to try and figure out what it is. Could it be a person popping up and saying something? If so, this seems repetitive. This doesn't feel like it's the first time this has happened. But whatever it is, the devil isn't going to block you. It's just the things that it puts in your head that's what's blocking you, if that makes sense. And in this case, it's fears, it's doubt. That, and then with the Hanged Man here, we're like, okay, actually, let me put myself up on this thing here and look at this again. Maybe I missed something, and if I do miss something with the Eight of Swords, then I'm gonna be trapped, or I'm, it's kind of assuming the worst. But let me see what the devil is here for. What is the devil representing here? Okay, well, it's just something that they're saying that needs healing. Four of Swords. Okay, it's something that maybe you have already healed from, but it does keep coming up and it keeps causing distractions or doubts. All right, the initial D could mean something to do with this too. Distractions and doubts. Four of Swords is an energy of kind of resting, rejuvenating, and healing, which is not bad. Maybe this could be something that's slowing you down, and I really believe you should have as much rest as you need. But for some of you, maybe the fear that you're not yet fully healed to go into something, and it does feel like what you're doing is going to be outside your comfort zone. So whether it's, new friendships, you may have had some difficult ones, so now going into this new environment, it's vulnerable to you, or new relationships, new work situations. It kind of feels like there is like a trigger, something that did hurt you, that you are healing from, is coming up, and there is a fear like, okay, well, if I go back into this, then maybe I won't be ready. Maybe I need to do some more inner work, and I would rather do that now than when I'm, busy, which I understand, but I feel like that is actually something that you're telling yourself to stop yourself from moving forward. So that's only for a few of you, okay? Because with Four of Swords, like the armor is on, as you can see here. It's like a fear of vulnerability is coming through that's actually stopping you, which I get. Alrighty, well, what just jumped out here is the Six of Wands. So you are going to be very successful. A lot of you, when it comes down to your career or even just your energy in general, the Six of Wands just stands out. This is somebody who is up on a high horse here, because they deserve to be. Well, everyone deserves to be, but this person actually has the confidence to walk away from conflict, to overcome conflict, to overcome chaos, whatever it is, to come out of the war successfully, and to be, proud of that. And the Six of Wands does attract an audience, so this is a time where you might feel more attractive, or people might just be telling you that, so the energy is there, Virgo. But in terms of your success also, like you're attracting this energy. For some reason, this card wanting to jump out. Seven of Swords. All right, let's clarify why that wanted to make its face. Five of Swords. All right, this is a situation where there may have been lies, deceit, sneakiness. All right, this is a falling out, and I can't, either this is happening this week or it has already happened, and that's what you're walking away from, okay? It may have been some injustice here. Seven of Pentacles, having to get back into your work, having to rebuild, all right, reassess after this has happened. Specifically, maybe your finances or work situations where you may have felt like maybe there was something to do with like a contract and they told you one thing and, you know, then they just kicked you out or something, you know, or took something from you. It feels like some of you feel like something was taken from you. Three of Wands. So some of you are waiting for this good news. All right. Waiting for something to come through after this has happened. Like, you're looking towards the future, which is nice. You're not looking at the past, which is great. The Star card. Healing, resting. But in this case, it's actually like vulnerabilities. You can see like she's undressing herself and going into this water here. So it's about healing. The Star card is also about wish fulfillment. So whatever it is that you're waiting for to do with your wish fulfillment, this is just confirmation that that's going to be happening here. But it may mean that vulnerability needs to happen though. All right, some of you have very big dreams and goals, and it does require like that kind of vulnerability to put yourself out there to go and get it, because some of you may be feeling like, oh, like what if I get it wrong, or, you know, what if people don't like it, you know. There's a fear of putting yourself out there, and they're kind of just saying just go for it. Like, you learn as you go across, you know. There's no need to keep holding yourself back until everything is perfect, Virgo. Like, it's perfect as it is. You learn along the way. Beautiful. We have the Knight of Pentacles coming through. It's exactly that. It's a long journey, but it's worthy of it, you know. It's worthy of being long because you gain a lot at the end of the day. So this is just saying that you're planting seeds, you're prepping. Things take time, seeds need nurturing, but at the end of the day, like, it's very rewarding for you. All right, anything else? Anything to do with love for Virgo this week? Nine of Swords. Some of you are having some fears in terms of your relationships. Temperance. I feel like something can be resolved in a relationship, but with the Nine of Swords, something needs some balancing here, because there might be too much fear in a relationship, and that's kind of like not creating a balance of the love and the gratitude. But for some of you, if you're not in a relationship, then, you know, you're single and you're waiting for it, there could be more of the fear and sadness that you're not in a relationship that could be preventing you from actually attracting it in, you know. So the Temperance is saying, like, don't be in a rush for anything. And for everyone out there, whether you're single or whether you're in a relationship, whatever fears you're experiencing in terms of your love life, right, unworthiness, or whatever is keeping you up here at night, you know, these little ghosts of the past, maybe. The Temperance card is saying that we can just not need to move forward. We can just rest in this moment, balance ourselves out, communicate with ourselves to counteract almost these voices that are telling you bad, negative things, and try to speak kindly to yourself and try to speak. What I do is I actually, when I notice that I'm saying something that I don't know is true, like certain fears or, you know, just certain negative things, which we all do. When I'm aware of that, then I become above that, and I'm now observing that. So from there, I'm able to communicate to it and go, actually, that's not very true. Where is this coming from? You see what I'm saying? So awareness will be key. You don't need to move anywhere. The Temperance is stuck where it is, but not stuck. By choice, deciding to stand there. Okay, let me balance this out. Let me wait a second before I move forward, because something in right here, right now is not quite right with, well, Nine of Swords is your mind, all right, with your thoughts, with your beliefs, maybe, all right? All right. And in terms of love, I feel like the balance is going to be restored. Six of Swords. Some of you may meet someone through some sort of travel or trip or a journey with the Six of Swords, but most likely when you've moved away from a situation or moved away from these thoughts, because now you have that balancing energy. So some of you guys could be very busy in your life, okay, and this will help you move away from any fears that you may have in a relationship, okay? All right, I'm going to pull you a few more. I'm just messing around with the spreads today, because why not? But I just want to see what else is coming up for you guys. Let's pull one for past, present, future. Sorry, it's right next to the mic. Okay, you guys are going to get some wish fulfillment. I'm just going to clarify these things. So you guys are in this current moment, and again, very good in terms of your finances, or if you're dealing with another earth sign, then it does feel like there is a very sturdy foundation coming through here. I think you're stabilizing yourself after some sort of defeat. That's what's coming through. So in your past energy, I feel like you had to make a decision with something. The Page of Pentacles is a card of kind of learning as you're doing something. It's really, as you can see, assessing whatever it is that's in front of you. So it could be a card of education, learning something, but this is an apprentice card, so it's a card of earning as you're learning. Does that make sense? So however that resonates for you, I feel like this is something that you may choose as a new path in terms of your career, and this is past, so it may have recently happened. Okay. The Two of Swords, maybe you actually was also preventing yourself from doing something in the past or seeing something clearly, but now I feel like you're starting to actually ground your feet a little bit. Instead of having your head up in the clouds, I think you're grounding your thoughts, grounding your ideas, you're making decisions and not feeling so like analysis paralysis and just staying in the decision making, but you're actually taking action on it now, which is great. In your present situation, we do with that Seven of Swords coming through again. So sometimes if it's not to do with other people, all right, some of you might need to be careful of a Leo or somebody around you who might be out for their own gain. All right, this is a lying, sneaky, cheating energy, whatever that might mean. But sometimes if it's not to do with others, it's just showing up in your present situation. It could be that we might be cutting corners. We could be lying to ourselves. We could be tricking ourselves out of something amazing or out of something incredible, or trying to trick ourselves into something that we know is bad for us, etc., etc. So just pay attention, make sure you're looking at the facts, make sure you're looking at how you really feel, rather than whatever the sneaky energy is that's trying to come in, because you are being clarified by the Strength card. So again, it is Leo energy. For a lot of you, you are gaining strength after this has happened. So this influence is still around you. I think if there has been an injustice, you're still feeling that. You're still upset about it or still in some way triggered by it. But the Strength card is just saying that you're learning how to balance out and be courageous, moving forward out of that, okay? Then you have Nine of Cups and Eight of Cups. So some of you are going to be getting some wish fulfillment as soon as you walk away from something, an idea, a belief, or a situation that is not working out for you and that you know is not working out for you. Okie dokie. Let's get you, I always forget to do these first. So we do them last, but let's get a keyword for the week. Your keyword for the week and something to focus on is why you might be feeling guilt. All right, I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth is a good affirmation to say. All right, let's pull you some tea leaf and get some random messages here. Yeah, okay, interesting. Okie dokie. Well, we have flag. Don't be tempted to lower your standards. All right, that's not what we're doing. We're not cutting corners. We're not cheating our way through things, Virgo. Make sure you understand that. We're not fast tracking ourselves. There could be some significance around something that happened in October, somebody who was born in October. You have an angel here, spiritual guidance protecting you from any harm. We have dog close up, pleasure with a close friend. So again, some of you might be, again, socializing a little bit more, which is nice. We have clouds. These are just temporary problems that are coming up here. We have handshake, all right? Meeting with a stranger could be important. So again, I do believe that you are going to be making new connections with people this week, and I think it's going to serve you very well in terms of your life in general. But it could definitely help in terms of your career too, in some whatever way, whether it's inspiring connections or what. But yeah, Virgo, that's what I have for you. I wish you all the best. I'm sending you my love. Thank you to you guys for waiting for me. Yeah, I always do a speech at the end, but I really do appreciate every single one of you. If you like the video and you're not subscribed yet, then make sure you do. Let me know down below how it resonated. And I hope to see you guys next time. All right.